Hello everybody, how you doing? Hope everybody's doing fine, I really do. And we're going to get into this video here in just one little second. Hope you like the new intro, and this is what we're going to use from now on. So much love, fasten your seatbelt, and let's get her going.
Alright, that was pretty interesting, but nothing really came our way. Let's go ahead and show you what's going on here in case you don't know. Tornado sirens got sounded here. Take you over to my local, where they got all the tornado stuff going on. Tornado warning. Go to local radar. Make it full screen here. And there it is. Now, I am right in about this area right here. So we're right at the county line between these two counties, north of Washington, right in there. I've been doxxed, so you know where I live. So anyway, right in this area right here, and that is the storm. Now let's go ahead and turn on our tornadoes detected. There's our tornado severe storm warnings. Is that right? That's our alerts, and let's turn on our storm tracks too. Okay, now we have rotation detected all the way back out here. The storm is actually rotating. We're going to go look at that at the next rad in a second, but this is the tornado warning now. Previously, it was right here. Now shifted. So guess what's right here? Where I'm zooming in, and zooming in, and zooming in, zooming in. We'll turn off all the storm tracks. Turn off the severe weather. You know what? Can we turn down the... I don't even need to turn down the opacity. I can see through the storm right here at the center of the tornado warning. See this? U.S. Army Reserve Weldon Spring Training Area. And then right here is the Weldon Springs Research Park. And at the last end of the road at the research park, right down here, this little white dome is the next rad radar. So the tornado warning is directly over the radar station at the center, and it was brought right there that they fired it up, and the center of the warning is still over the radar station. Now, the storm is going up to the east-northeast, and it's going to probably, if all things hold true with all the other past times this has happened, it'll go from the radar station out at Weldon Spring all the way up to the radar station, the TDWR, Terminal Doppler Weather Radar for the airport, in Hazelwood next to Overland Park. And Overland Park will get the next trajectory on this. It's happened so many times. It goes from one radar station to the other radar station, directly over them. Now, that being said, let's go over and take a look at the radar. Let's go over to the next rad. Make sure you guys can see all this. Satellite and radar. Dual pole. Radar site map. St. Louis Weldon Spring. There we are. Black dot at the center is where the radar is, and like I said, I'm right over here at the county line. Tornado warning directly over the black dot, as usual. And let's go ahead and look at the last 200 images. Let's watch this thing all the way through from where it started. Came in at 100 nautical miles. What you're going to see is they're pulsing the radar, targeting it in certain directions. Now watch. The storm's rotating itself. The whole storm is rotating, counterclockwise, low pressure. Now, at the center of it, you see, well, maybe I should speed this up. That might actually aid you to see this. Starts to rotate again, the storm that's rotating. Now this part starts to rotate and goes right to the center. Boom, where the tornado warning is. So right about the 50 nautical mile range, starts to whirl up, and you see the whirling in there. Let me zoom in on that. The rotation that begins in here, right about there. You see it start to rotate, and puff, it goes right into this. Now right up here, you don't see it. It's only accessible to other stations. Doesn't show on the next rad. Right here, you'd see another black dot. Or actually right here at the highway. And you'd see the tornado go from here to there. And then die out after it gets past there. And then it'll go back up here to the next radar station up in Lincoln, Illinois. Flare back up there within the 50 nautical mile range. Well, wouldn't that mean they're somehow controlling the weather using the radar? Oh, snap. How dare I? There it is. Happened again. What is this, the 100th time? No, more than that. 200? Less than 200, more than 100. Since I've been keeping track. Here, just at this spot alone. And then we could go to the East Coast. We can go to Hawaii. It's happened in Puerto Rico. It's happened up in Alaska. It's happened in the wintertime in the mountains up in Washington. Wherever the radar station is, you get yourself your kick up. That's something to watch for the hurricane. We've seen the hurricanes come in and go directly over the radar station and take up the rotation and match it. Crazy. But there it is. Wonderful stuff. Let's get back to earthquakes.